Good morning. So it is Monday morning, 10 o'clock. Getting a late start today, man. Pedro out here taking away my money. And the only reason I'm saying that is because he did his live stream last night. God dang. I didn't know what I was getting into when I clicked that thing, but man, did I get stuck. I couldn't leave. I watched till then. It was damn after 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm watching Pedro. Yeah, so anyway, I got this Instacart. We're starting the day off with that. I'm getting to the store right now. We can go knock it out. All right, I just got done shopping that Instacart. Hold on, let me look at how long it took. All right, yeah, that was one of the roughest Instacarts I've done in a long time. That took me 45 minutes to shop for it and get it in the car because damn near every shelf was empty in there. Like every other item, I'm messaging the customer, and luckily the customer replied, and like I've delivered to this person a bunch of times, so I didn't have to refund anything. I was able to replace everything for them, so I did my job, but it was a hell of a lot more complicated than it needed to be. All right, got the second Instacart dropped off, and I heard a dog started barking at me, so I didn't ring the doorbell. All right, so I got another Instacart. And it's really weird. I've noticed this. The person that I delivered first to this morning, I've delivered to that house multiple times with like different names. And different name, but it's going to the same address. So, I don't know. That's just weird. But yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment today because I already know I'm going to Food Line. Like, when I left, I heard them say the truck showed up, because that's the thing. All the shelves are empty because the truck is late. And then this other guy was talking to the grocery man. And he's like, what are we going to do when the truck shows up and there's no one here to put the stuff on the shelves? And I'm just like, oh. Whew. So I'm ready to start texting these people about the shit I can't get them. This Instacart went pretty good. The first couple items in the produce had me worried because they wanted like 4 things of blueberries. And they had 3 of them, and one of them was moldy as hell. So... And then immediately they were like, I need 4 things of blueberries. And I'm like, yeah, well, they're waiting on this truck. And I talked to the guy in the produce, and he was like, yeah, man, we got hammered yesterday. So it makes sense why I got those 2 really good Instacarts, because everybody was ordering their back to school crap, I guess. I had deja vu there. It's almost like I delivered to that house an hour ago. Anyway, this second drop off is, it's an apartment, and they got so many sodas, and I got scared, and they got a pack of water, so I got scared at first. But first floor, and I'm glad that I looked at their delivery instructions. This is a pro tip. You should always look at the delivery instructions, because Instacart's not going to show you the delivery instructions until you're done. And they had a request to put all the 6 packs of bottled sodas in bags, which normally I don't do because they got a handle on them. So I'm glad I read the request, because I'd be looking like a fool with my pants on the ground if I had these things in the car and I was just now reading that message from the customer. All right, so I didn't film nothing on that second Instacart drop off because I was setting the sodas down, and she opened the door, and I was like, I just got to bring the water now. And then she was like, oh, can you set the water inside? And I was like, you want me to bring anything else in? And she was like, oh yeah. So I helped her out with that. And now I'm 7 miles away. You know, this is always how it goes down. 7 miles away from the order that ordered 5 items. And they tipped me $2, so good times. Well, I don't know that they tipped me $2, but that first person always tips good. I don't have any idea about this last lady. All right, so I dropped off the third Instacart, and I was wrong. The lady I helped bring the groceries in, her tip was kind of the meh of the order, because she ordered the most stuff, and she only tipped $6. And then the one that went far as hell, they tipped $8. All right, I got another Instacart. So I don't know what's going on today. Must be back to school. And the Food Line truck is sitting back there, so hopefully they already dropped the shit off. All right, that Instacart went way smoother than both of the ones I did earlier. I did have to refund on like a box of brownie mix, because they were like peanut butter. It was like a peanut butter cookie brownie. They had like a chocolate chip cookie brownie, but anyway, they didn't want that. And then they got this weird apple juice that I never seen before, and I checked all the juice sections, and it wasn't there.
Hey, thank you so much. Have a good day. You too.
Thanks.
You're fine.
All right. $35 tip, man. Oh, that's a strong tip. this order took me, what? I think, I haven't looked at the clock, but it was 30 minutes when I left the store. So I'm gonna assume I'm getting close to 45 right now. We're gonna get that done in under an hour. I'll be parked back at the Food Lion. Unless I get a Giant, because I'm like right across the street from Giant right now. All right, I got another Instacart, and it's not at Food Lion this time. It is at Aldi, and it's only 16 items, so. I like debated not doing it, because I'm like, what, 4 or 5 miles from Aldi, but then I was like, man, it's so easy, and it leaves me near all the restaurants and stuff, so it's a good opportunity if I can get signed in on DoorDash or anything. All right, got that Aldi shop floor and in the car. It went smooth, except they didn't have these drinks they wanted, but it was like a, you know, Aldi Finds deal, so it's usually hit or miss if Aldi actually has those. And then I like messaged the customer to see if they wanted me to get some other kind of drink for them, and I didn't finish shopping. Like, I was in line because the line was kind of long, and I was gonna, like, if they messaged me while I was in line, you know, I'd just go get it for them. But then yeah, it became my turn to shop. Anyway, the dude rang up all the stuff and it would not load to you know, say I completed the order. So there's a big line. I'm not trying to hold everyone up, and I feel like this happens every single time. I turn my Wi-Fi off, you know, I don't, there's no reason that I guess I just don't have service in the Aldi, and as soon as I stepped outside the door, it loaded up, and then I had to go back in, and luckily I could skip the line and just pay real quick. But yeah, that part was annoying. All right, so I dropped off that last Instacart, and that dude with the G came out and met me at the car, and he tipped 20 bucks. So yeah, I made my way over to my favorite pizza spot, got myself a slice of pizza. I got another Instacart, and yeah. But yeah, today just seems like it's gonna be an Instacart only kind of day, because Mondays Mama Roma's is closed, so I ain't delivering no pizzas. And I don't feel like driving out and sitting in the parking lot. Like I said, I'm gonna take it easy. Not hyped on this Instacart. That was ridiculous, man. The guy in the deli, like, he's got slow motion. I don't know what was going on, but he took forever. And then from there, just, I had to refund on more than 10 items. I don't even know how many items. I didn't even want to look, but it was definitely more than 10 items I had to refund. And non-responsive customers, so couldn't even try to really get them substitutions on most things. And all right, so somehow I lost less than $3. I felt like with everything I refunded on that order, it was gonna be a steep one, but that's not too bad. But I still, like, when all these items are out of stock, it takes so much more time to shop for this stuff. Like, getting paid less is such a slap in the face, man. Like, it's the opposite of how that should work. Extra effort, less pay. All right, I got this Instacart. It's a Instacart only kind of day. I don't feel like declining on DoorDash. I think that was just what I said in the last clip. But anyway, yeah, this one's like 26 bucks, going like a little more than 2 miles, and it's like 24 items, I think. I already shopped for it. Got it loaded in the car. I didn't look at how long it took me to get it loaded in the car. I'd say about 30 minutes. I had to refund them on a couple things, one of them being eggs. Man, they don't got no eggs, like the entire section empty. But they were cool with like the eggs in the can, not in the can, in like the milk container, you know, instant eggs. So I don't know, I think I'm done for the day after this one. Alrighty, y'all, that's gonna do it for this one. I only did Instacart today. I did 10 Instacarts, and I made 194 bucks and some change. I was actively working, meaning not sitting at my house, because that's what I do. I take the order, then I come back to my house. That's how I try to make $2 per mile doing it that way. I don't always quite make that much, but it all evens out. So anyway, 6.5 hours not at my house, actively working, because I started at 10 a.m. and what is it? It's like almost 8 o'clock. So, you know, there's a lot more than 6.5 hours, but it is what it is. I didn't do the math on how many miles it is, but I'll put it down there for y'all so you can read it. Sorry, I can't say it because I don't know what it is right now. Anyway, I really appreciate you watching. If you have not already, click on the shoe. Click on the old shoe, man. Subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. Help a brother out. Watch a suggested video. If you don't feel like doing any of that, tune in tomorrow, any day, 9 p.m. Peace.